Hey guys, Matthew Earth Peak Mindset. Today we're going to talk about your peak training mindset. I get this question a lot from people understanding, well, how do you really prepare mentally before you go to the gym? It's one of the things I'm very passionate about because I train almost every single day at the gym. And when I'm going to the gym, there are rituals that I practice, habits I practice to get myself in that ideal state. Because years ago I went to the gym and I found myself having okay, I'd have a good workout here, I'd have an off workout there, I'd have an okay workout there, and it was sort of like a roller coaster ride of emotions I'd have depending on the workout. And you hear people would tell me, well, how was your training today? Well, it was one of those days. It was okay, or it was just kind of off today, or I had an off workout, and I'm like, I didn't believe that. I didn't think it was possible. I thought, I thought to myself, there must be a way that you can always program yourself to go in the gym and really be on all the time. So I went researching this and testing it, understanding, okay, what are the principles or the application strategies that could be used that could get myself into peak state? So here we go. So I found the methods, and this is really the things that I've found over the years that are most effective. There are other things that probably are effective, but these to me are the most effective that you can use to really get yourself into peak training mindset immediately. The first thing is you must establish your power words. 2 to 3 power words. For me, the number one word is focus. Focus gets me into state. When I'm going for a squat, I think of the word focus. I visualize focus. I use that word as my power word. So think to yourself, what is the word intensity? Is the word beast mode? Is the word, I want to be conditioned, shredded, Is it strength? Is it power? Whatever it may be for you, establish, your power words that really allow you to get into state. The second component is what you do before you go to the gym. Typically, you have to usually drive to the gym. If you have a home gym, that's totally fine too. But basically, you want to spend 60 seconds visualizing your workout. So in your car, in the gym room, before you leave the house, whatever it may be, and visualize in your mind the outcome of your workout. So how you want to feel after you're finished training, and visualize, finishing that killer set. Visualizing your contractions of your movements, visualizing the perfect form, visualizing how you're going to feel afterwards, how you're going to overcome distractions, how you're going to block these motions out. And if you get in those vibrations, what's going to happen is you're going to enter the gym, again, in that really focused, aligned, heightened vibrational state that will allow you to perform at the best level. Even if something's distracting you, or you had a bad day, or you had a bad day at work, no big deal, because visualization can literally retrain neurologically your brain for success. The third thing is the power declaration. Now, the power declaration is very important because that is state change. So you want to create a 1-sentence declaration with your key power words. So usually those 2 to 3 key words, it'll be in the phrase, okay? That a declaration where you tell yourself before you go in the gym, you tell yourself in the car when you're going to the gym, you tell yourself in the locker room, whatever it may be. Maybe doing it in the locker room isn't the best because you'll probably wake up everybody in the locker room because you're going to be expressing it quite verbally. But you want to say this declaration before you go to the gym to get yourself in a state. So for me, I'll tell myself in the bathroom, or I'll go in the car, or I'll do it before I get out of the change room. I'll do it in a way to really get myself vibrationally aligned. Even if I'm traveling with someone at the gym, that's no big deal because I'll do it in my bedroom or in my room before I leave the actual gym. So the power declaration is number 3. Number 4 is, now I'm a big believer in training without music. Okay, I've actually for years and years and years I've trained with music, and just recently, the last year, I've had no music with my training. And I feel that the reason I have no music with my training is because when you're in that focused mode of really, doing the squat, doing the lift, doing the bench press, doing the overhead press, and you've got a blaring sound coming in your ear, typically it's distracting. It can get you motivated, but it's an external motivation that actually distracts you from feeling the body and really being aligned with the body. In fact, most injuries happen when you are distracted or not focused when you're lifting your weights. Now, please listen to that again. Most injuries happen when you're distracted, not focused, or not aligned in the gym. So which means is They could be a guy or a girl listening to music, and they're like got this blaring music in their ear, and they're going for the heaviest bench press, but they're so motivated by the external forces that they lift and they push past maybe like an injured shoulder, or their form wasn't very good because they didn't set properly. All of a sudden they tore a pec, or they injured their shoulder, or they injured an elbow. When you don't use music and you just align with training with your mind and your focus, you can feel those things happening in your body. You can align with the mind. You can connect with the spirit and the body, because you don't have that blaring music happening, inside you. So I'm not condoning music, but I will use music sometimes, very rarely, but most of the time it's always music free for me. So here you go, guys. So you got your power words, you got your visualization, and you got your power declaration. Those three things are absolutely critical. Now, if you have trouble in the gym with people distracting you, put earphones in your ears and don't put no music on. Just have earphones on, no music, good to go. And make sure you turn your phone off. Oh, my biggest distraction in the gym is, I don't like, I will take photos, during my workout gym, or I'll take a photo of this guy doing, of me doing my squat, or I'll take a video of me doing a lift, but I will not text and I'll not answer phone calls when I'm in the gym. It's too distracting. And that's why people, I find, they get injured, or they're, don't get the results they want, is because the gym is a sanctuary to work on working out and training. It isn't a place to be texting and phone messaging. So it's one thing I really realize when I work with students or coaching people, or I have training partners, back at in my home gyms, is that we don't have phones, answering phones during a workout. It's 1 hour of just training, focusing, getting into the movement, the mechanics of lifting, and supporting your partner. Like being in the moment, in the present, with being there for your partner, to support your partner, to motivate your partner, and not looking at your phone, answering emails or text messages, or looking at photos. Yeah, it's okay to take a photo of the person lifting the weight. That's fine, but not, distracting, you or that person from the ultimate goal of having the best workout you possibly can have. So there you go, guys. It's Peak Training Mindset. If you want to dig more into this, I encourage you to head to Amazon. I have my book on there, The Peak Training Mindset, where I go a little more in depth on all this kind of stuff, and you can buy, I believe it's for $10. So it's on Amazon. Check it out. Head over there. If you want more information, if you want more content, go to MatthewPark.com. And guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Try this and take your workouts where they have never been before. Until next time, it's Matthew Park wishing you an epic day.